usual, I think this has been a pattern for the last 3 years. Whenever Apple launches new iPhones, there are two camps in the industry. One that says that there might be a very incremental update as compared to the previous version. And then there is another camp that is super excited about the new iPhone launches. And that's the reason, because if we look at the hardware innovation in the past couple of years, Apple has really put in almost everything to make an iPhone very, very powerful. So on the lookout out of it, we can see that it might be sound very incremental, but these are very, very powerful upgrades looking at the overall hardware perspective from the iPhone point of view. So there is a lot of excitement among the upgrades, especially because Apple as a device portfolio, you have users that are as old as like iPhone 11 or iPhone 12. And now if we think from that perspective, users upgrading from 3-year-old iPhone, a lot of excitement for those set of users, definitely.
Yeah, I would put myself into that category as well. I'm not even sure which one I'm on. I think I'm on 12. It could even be 11. But let me just ask you about consumers' appetite to upgrade. There aren't a lot of Apple bears on the street, but we were speaking to one of the research analysts yesterday, and the thought process is that it's because it's taking people longer and longer to upgrade their phones. The cycle is getting longer and longer. It used to be something like 12 to 18 months, and now people are waiting years before they go ahead and upgrade their phone to the newer model. What are you seeing in that space as well?
And that is true to a certain extent as well. So while if we look at the overall picture, we still have 7 billion people on the planet, 4 billion in terms of smartphone install base, and then you have another over than a billion iPhones. And then you have another camp, which is an Android, which is another more than 2.5 billion. So there is a potential upgrade, always an opportunity for Apple to tap in those users who are looking to change the entire ecosystem approach. So there will be an upgrade, definitely. That is true. People are holding on to their iPhones for a longer period of time. In fact, in some countries, it is as high as 44 months or 45 months in that sense. So those are the users which are like repeat upgrades, like after 3 years. But then there are users, those are the first time iPhone users. That is going to be the real win for Apple, because if you look at the overall positioning now, Apple continues to add stickiness to its hardware sales in a time when it is very difficult to differentiate. The strategic positioning of the company is that Apple benefits from the rising premium segment share globally, and then enhances competitiveness by bringing you an ecosystem that is very walled and very sticky, and people stay in it for a longer period of time. But the great deal here is you need to win new users entering into the Apple ecosystem for the first time.